DHG back with what I would argue is the rarest Call of Duty game out there, Final Front on PS2.
4th Armored linked up with us at Edelbrook, and were we glad to see him. Now we're going to be support for the push on to Bastogne. It was Christmas Day. The terrain between us and Bastogne was crawling with crowds. And I can't remember a day in my life when it was as cold as it was then. The Germans had thrown a ring of steel defense around Bastogne, but the 4th were the same as us. More of General Patton's boys. And together we were going to prove that blood and guts mattered more than snow and steel.
Looks like they had an N-10 tank destroyer in there. U.S. military doctrine at the time was for tanks not to engage other tanks. That was a job for the tank destroyers. Shermans and all that were made for infantry support.
Keep in formation and keep moving.
Later on in the war, they didn't really stick to that doctrine
Yeah,
that
who knows
much.
how many crowds we got hiding in those woods. Gotta keep pushing on, though. If we don't get to Bastogne and relieve our guys there, there's no saying how much more damage this German counteroffensive could do.
Damn, Jerry's people here didn't stand a chance.
That's why we're here, soldier. To kick Jerry where it hurts.
This is another thing Shermans did in the war. They traveled in wolf packs. Usually units of,
German guns up on that ridge.
I think at least five or six.
We keep going. Someone else is gonna take care of that.
That's where that one saying that it would take 5 or 6 Shermans to take down the Tiger.
Air support coming in to clear that ridge.
That's because they always traveled in packs of 5 or 6.
Okay, halt. Batten down the hatches. Air Force are coming in now.
It actually would have only taken one Sherman to take out a Tiger. It just depends on who saw who first and where the Sherman got the shot in.
Crowds don't know what hit them.
Thanks, boys.
Its
We'll finish off the
76mm
rest.
gun,
Fourth and
the one it got
80th, move
equipped
out
with
at
later
full
on
speed.
the Easy 8 tanks, some of the
Still some
Jumbo
German guns
Shermans.
in action up top of that ridge. We're breaking
They
off
get a
to
good shot
engage.
in close enough, they can take out a Tiger. Although the Tiger could take out a Sherman at the range, I think it was 1,000 meters, somewhere around there. I think the Shermans with the 76 had to get under
Rough
300
terrain.
meters
Nothing this baby can't handle, though.
if it wanted to punch
Finish
through
off
the armor
any
in the
remaining
front.
Jerry's men. Hose them with the MG. That's what it's there for. We'll take it down the other side of the ridge and meet up with the rest of our guys. Watch out for any stray crowds.
Joke's just flying! Watch yourself! They have Panzer tracks!
Another one down.
We got 2 of our guys! A lot of crowd positions in those fields. They're dug in real good, too.
And we'll just have to dig them back out again. Nothing this baby can't handle, remember?
Targets inbound!
German Panthers on our right and left flanks. Units on those flanks, peel off and engage.
That's us! Move right and engage! Damn crowds are trying to catch us in a pincer movement!
They got one of our guys! Got it! Fine shooting there, pal.
Nice Where's that other? There it is.
Incoming! Over to the southeast!
This tank must have the armor of Barbarossa on it. It does not want to die. Oh, hello.
Another one! They're on our flank!
Got another!
I bet you the Germans inside the tank were listening to it. Why can't we be friends?
Northwest!
At this distance, that would go through in one hit. Even with the 75mm gun this thing has.
That's it. Last one taken care of. Nice fireman, son.
Taking us back around to rejoin formation.
A lot of screen tear at the top of the screen. At least it's not that noticeable.
Hell was that?
Incoming from those woods! All units, pull back!
Black 88s, anti-tank guns, pinned in the tree line. Move forward and protect our infantry. We got crowd infantry dancing out of that tree line. There they are! Fire! Grayson's tanks are forming!
There it is. I read a story online about someone who said that his great-grandfather served in Italy in World War II, driving a U.S. tank, Sherman. And he said that they encountered some 88s at some point trying to, I guess, get up a hill. Once they started taking fire, and they noticed that they got hit, I mean, you could feel, he said he could feel the tank vibrate. He was the driver. He says he just kept on driving and driving and driving and driving. And once he had a moment to actually stop and take a look around, you know, let the adrenaline calm down. They turned around, him and the coax gunner, I think the coax gunner was to the right. They looked at each other and they turned around, noticed that the entire turret was gone. It had gotten ripped right off by the velocity of the 88mm rounds. And then they saw the rest of the crew, or at least what was left of them, sitting in the back of the tank. Some were torn in half, but the turret getting torn off.
Let's get rolling.
That Sherman looks really small.
Watch those woods for ambush points.
Watch for German infantry. Give it to them, cowboy.
Bridge ahead! We'll have to cross single file only. Command is taking point. Cover me!
I got a bad feeling about this one.
Bridge is gonna blow up. I know it.
He's hit! Pull back! Command tank's destroyed. Hell, the crowd's got a damn Tiger tank dug into that building over there.
That's it then. We try crossing that bridge to get within range or even scratching it from a frontal attack, we're gonna get picked off like crows sitting on a telephone wire.
Look at that little boat.
tanks on the far riverbank. You got any spare rounds left? You know where to put them. Blast that enemy armor soldier. If we don't knock him out now, we'll be meeting him much closer up when we get across that river.
I see the Tiger all the way back there. I don't know if the 75mm gun on the Sherman could have penetrated the Tiger from like any angle except from the rear.
Easy does it, boys.
Shooting it right in the ass at like point blank range.
Okay, we're across.
75mm gun was not very good against armor. There's the Tiger.
Man, they're dug in deep. You got it! Damn, that was beautiful.
Bag yourself your first Tiger, soldier. Nice work. Road's clear. Let's move on out to Bastogne. It'll be a Merry Christmas after all for our boy.